Okay, no, he's recording. He's recording.
All right.
Yes. Stop. Yes, the finger.
Let's see. You good? Excellent. Okay. So this is what the sheep part looks like.
Awesome. Ew.
Okay. Is it clear? All right. So if I'm looking at the sheep part, all this yellow stuff is all fatty tissue. Okay. So all of our hearts, every single person in here, their heart is going to have some fat.
Yes.
That's going to be found on the outside. It almost acts as like a little bit of an insulator for us. It's a good thing to have. This is the front. This is the back. And this is the top. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Is it a real sheep heart?
Yes, it's a real sheep heart.
No, it's just
If you look at the heart, if you look at the sheep heart, you might notice that you have these tubes here on the top. Those are going to be the structures that are going to be carrying the blood to and away from the heart. These are the ones that are more likely carrying the blood away from the heart because you notice how thick they are. So if you're talking about this thick tube, what blood vessel must this be if it's a thick tube carrying the blood away from the heart?
Aorta.
Aorta, very good. This is probably an aorta. We'll actually get a better view of it from the inside. So I'm going to start off coming into the right side of the heart, okay? So if I'm looking here, remember the heart is going to always be appear in the chest like this. Here's my right arm. We're going to start off on the right side, which is over here. Now I'm going to try to open it up so that we're able to see. Yeah.
It's like frozen.
For you future science teachers out there or doctors, the heart muscle is a very strong tissue, so you need to make sure that you're using a very sharp scalpel to cut through it.
It looks
It's
frozen.
like, no, it's not. It's such a very strong muscle.
So bad.
All right, so here's you can see the thickness. This is the atrium. You can see the thickness of it. So like I said yesterday, it's only like 2 millimeters thick, so it's a relatively thin area of the heart. Kind of cut this away a little bit, open it up.
Would you be able to eat a heart, or is that like?
Yes, not this one. This has been chemically preserved, so that way.
If you kill the sheep,
Yeah. All right, so here, right here, if you look, here is an area where you have blood that will enter into the right atrium. This is the probe coming through. What is the name of this passageway? What would be the name of this vein that's entering into the heart from the body if it's on the top? Okay? Very good. Superior vena cava. So the superior vena cava will come right over here. Enter into the right atrium. The blood will then pass through underneath, right over here, and go down into the chamber underneath. What is the name of this chamber that's going to be underneath?
What?
Frank? Right? Well, it's underneath. Right ventricle, very good. So I'm going to cut back a little more of this tissue. It's not that big.
it's not. If you walk right up to a sheep and smell, it smells so
Remember, the world's watching this. Everything you say, the world should hear. All right. So opening it up, you can see here. What? All right.
Oh, I smell it.
So, I'll show you. This chamber right here, down into this area, right there. Where my thumb is, my left thumb. That's going to be the the right ventricle. The heart is then going to pump and squeeze, and it's going to push the blood out of this structure and up through over here. Through. Yep. Excellent, right here. All right, so what tube is this right here that the probe is not entering through? It's going out of the heart, away from the heart, and it's leaving and going to the lungs. What is it going to be? Very good, it's pulmonary artery. The blood is then going to come back in, enter into the left side of the heart, which is over here.
Oh, your nose, it smells really bad. What if you have an itch?
Then you don't itch it.
All right, right. All right, so the blood is going to then enter right back in over here into the right That's why the left atrium, which is this area right up. It is a very meaty structure. Right up in this area over here. Then it's going to come down, enter into the left ventricle, which is this area right here. Look at how thick this muscle is. Why is the left ventricle so thick?
No.
What?
Oh yeah, because you gotta shoot up like really fast.
And it's got to go throughout the whole body. This stringy stuff that you're seeing in
I
here,
hate the stringy stuff.
this is the valve, so you can really see it.
How's that?
Okay, you can see the valve in here. So what will happen is the blood will pass right here through this valve, out of the heart, through this tube right here, where the probe is coming through. That's your aorta. You can see how thick the aorta is. It can either come this way, or it can also exit through this tube right here. You can see there's another tube right next to it. So the aorta kind of branches off in a couple different directions. All right, there's your sheep part. Any questions?
Why does it smell so bad?
More than one. Yes.
Where do you get sheep parts?
My sheep heart source. All right, grab a sheep.
Where do you think he gets sheep
Thank you very
parts? He
much.
kills them. He's a
Just
poacher.
buy 'em.